Today I'm diving into yet another classic rock song, and this one for the most part is underrated yet hauntingly beautiful track from Genesis catalog, a song called Entangled from the 1976 album A Trick of the Tail. Now if you know Genesis mainly for their Phil Collins era pop hits or maybe the Peter Gabriel years with their prog epics, Entangled might slip under the radar, but trust me, this song is a hidden gem that deserves attention. On the surface, Entangled is a deceptively gentle. It opens with soft acoustic guitar, almost lullaby-like. The lyrics describe a patient under anesthesia, speaking to the eerie, almost surreal state of being in between consciousness and sleep, or even life and death. Lines like, "When you're asleep, they may show you aerial views of the ground," suggest a kind of floating detachment, dreamlike, disconnected, entangled in something invisible. But what's really fascinating is how the song takes something clinical like surgery and turns it into a metaphor for the loss of control, for drifting helplessly into someone else's hands. That someone could be doctors or fate or even society. Some fans even read it as a commentary on psychiatric treatment or manipulation, especially with the line, "We'll have you back someday soon." There's this eerie suggestion that you might not come back the same, or even at all. Entangled is a masterclass in atmosphere. It was co-written by Steve Hackett and Tony Banks, and you can feel both their fingerprints on this song all over it. Hackett's 12-string guitar was delicate, layered, and dreamlike. His guitar was hypnotic, like a gentle rocking motion that lulls you, just like anesthesia itself. Then about halfway through, the song shifts completely. We go from verse-chorus structure into an instrumental outro, a slow, swelling ambient keyboard section that's pure Tony Banks magic, right? Mellotron choir, synth pads, and reverb-drenched textures rise and build, giving you this weightless, floating feeling. It's peaceful, but also creepy, like being suspended in nothingness. And that's exactly the point. You're entangled. Not just physically, but emotionally, psychologically, existentially. Entangled gives you strange duality. On one hand, it's beautiful. It soothes you, like a warm bath or a dream. You don't want to leave. But listen closer and there's an underlying unease. It's that moment just before you sleep when your mind starts to drift, but you're not sure if you're dreaming or slipping away entirely. It touches on vulnerability, how easily we surrender control, how fragile our consciousness really is. There's a sadness to it, a sense of distance, like something or someone is lost. The song proves that Genesis didn't need to, go big to go deep. They didn't need a 20-minute song or costumes or pop hooks to hit you hard. Just a soft guitar, a haunting voice, and a slow fade into the unknown. And remember, guys, this was the first album after Peter Gabriel left Genesis. The band had everything to prove, right? And songs like Entangled show that Genesis could still be poetic, powerful, and profoundly weird in all the best ways. So if you've never heard Entangled, go listen to it. But don't do it in the background. Lie down, put on some headphones, close your eyes, let it pull you under. And if you already know it, trust me, it's worth revisiting it. There's always more to discover beneath the surface, in the lyrics, the textures, the silences, because that's the genius of Genesis, and that's the spell of Entangled. Thanks for watching.